Hi, Dr. Dave Webster, and welcome to my office. You're on the case scenario page, and I just want to have a little short introduction here, just to try and motivate people, because if you don't have cancer, that's great. It's hard to get people motivated about our healthcare system. If you don't have serious illness, but the time we all need a healthcare system at some point eventually, and it's going to be a little late if we don't start to respond now. I can assure you that this government is going at healthcare with a sledgehammer, and they're trying to pretend that this is all done in the name of science. It's not. That point has been made elsewhere on the website, and of course is well documented by concerns which have been raised right from the provincial out to the international level, specifically pointing out what Ontario is doing to patients here. And again, remember, it's not just about PET scanning. The government's going to go after all diagnostic imaging tests to restrict you to that. And of course, they make lots of decisions based on your healthcare in this crude, non-scientific, and unethical fashion. So, sign the petition, do what you can. Look at these case scenarios, and what I want you to do is try and imagine it was you and the impact just for a moment that would have on your lives. Or maybe, imagine it's someone close to you, a husband, a wife, a child, a parent, somebody, a grandparent, somebody that's close to you, and realize that if this person was living in a country like Chile or Argentina, they would have known about this test, and notwithstanding differences in healthcare systems, this would have been available to these people a decade ago. And yet Ontario, we sit here last place in the world, absolutely deliberately and systematically carried out, with patients treated nothing more than red ink, and the intelligence and professionalism of the doctors trying to provide your health care being absolutely insulted by a government who refuses to respond to our concerns and questions and just bulldozes this stuff over us and you as patients. So look at the cases, just imagine what it would be like for these people, and where the differences PET has made, and why some of these examples show you why PET has become a standard of care around the world. But sadly, we live in Ontario with a government which is just absolutely callous and prepared to go to any lengths to block access to your health care, as you will see on the website. So please, sign the petition, send it out to other people, but we need to do more than that. If we really want to make change, we need to contact the Cancer Care Ontario, the government, the politicians, the various expert committees, and simply not let up until they actually begin to ask some of the questions that my colleagues and I have put forward to them. They're not going to answer me, I know that, you know that of course as well, but they can't ignore the voice of a large mass of Ontario people just fed up with what they're perpetrating here. It is a tragedy. It just is absolutely inexcusable. It's hard to imagine we're living in a supposed open, transparent, and accountable democracy. So please get involved and do what you can to help us all out, and especially just think of these cancer patients and the impact this is having on their lives. Thanks, and explore the site and do what you can.